I'm just laughing because I'm sitting here on a regular like Tuesday night and I'm dressed like Priscilla Presley. I have nowhere to go. You know, at least I have a YouTube channel so I can like have fun and post like DIYs and stuff like that. So if you guys like really fun out there DIYs and makeup tutorials, just subscribe to my channel. I have so much coming down on the pipeline, and definitely like this video because it really helps me get found in the algorithm. I know that I'm like a really small creator. With your help and you watching my videos, you're really helping me like kind of get my stuff out there and be known.
Okay, we're gonna get right into the makeup tutorial, but if you want to skip to the hair tutorial, it will start at the timestamp right on the screen.
So we're gonna get started on the complexion today, and I'm gonna go into my favorite e.l.f. putty primer. This is the pink poreless putty primer, and I'm gonna press it into the skin. Priscilla Presley had a really gorgeous luminous complexion on her wedding day, so I'm spending a little bit extra time working this primer into the skin, making sure it's like all nice and settled in and warmed up. Okay, next I'm going to grab the foundation that has the most natural skin-like finish, and that is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation, and I'm using the shade 465. And then I'm going to work it into the skin with a damp Real Techniques sponge. Okay, now I'm going to contour with the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Beautiful Bronze. Priscilla has full cheeks, so I'm not going to go too crazy with contouring and like making the chiseled face that I usually do. She also has like a super short forehead, so I'm going to go across the forehead with the contour like this. I don't know if it was like at the beginning of this year or the end of last year when everyone was like talking about how they were going to cast Lana Del Rey in the Elvis Presley biopic that Baz Luhrmann, or this director right here, is going to create. I was like following the whole like news articles because I really think Priscilla Presley is like one of the most prettiest people in the world. So I was like, who are they going to get to play Priscilla Presley? Because I need to know that it's gonna be in good hands. Like, this role has to be in good hands. So now I'm gonna do concealer, and of course I'm using trusty dusty Age Rewind concealer from Maybelline. This is the shade Light, and I'm not gonna use a ton. I'm just gonna put it like right there where I like really need it, and then like this to like lift the eyes, dot on each side of the nose, the chin, sides of the mouth, and right here. That's like where I like to use concealers, right in these areas. So I'm just gonna sit here and blend this out, work it gently into the skin. So now we're going to set it down with powders and lock everything right where it is. First things first, I'm jumping right into my Wet n Wild Contour Palette Contour, and I'm picking up the Banana on a e.l.f. blush brush and instantly setting the under eyes. And then I set down to the sides of the nose and right here. Now I'm picking up the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 220 and a really fluffy powder brush. This is from e.l.f. I'm gonna very gently just like pat all over the face, putting just enough just to set everything in place. So I'm gonna go right into the Wet n Wild contouring palette, picking up the shade Now on a fan brush. I got this from CVS, and I'm just gonna put like a light amount on this brush and gently like stamp where we had the cream contour. Trying to keep the contour as far back toward the hairline as possible. So I'm really hoping that this lighting is doing me justice. I'm really praying, because this is what I'm looking at. I literally taped a light with duct tape into the like barn doors of this light that was supposed to be here. So it's supposed to look like this, but it looks like this. We're gonna make the most of it. It's gonna be a Halloween extravaganza. I feel like it's the ghost of Elvis Presley saying like, "You're not my wife. Don't try to be my wife." It's like nothing personal, Elvis. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna do blush. This is a mini size of the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek blush. It's in the shade Work, and Work is spelled with an E. She looks so happy in her wedding photos, so I really want to like have like really flushed, cute cheeks. So I'm warming this up on the back of my hand, and this is gonna be like my palette. See how like luminous it looks? Next, I'm taking an angled blush brush from Sonia Kashak, and I'm gonna just like dab it from my hand, just gently sweep it up on the cheeks. Okay, now that I have my blush on, I'm going to do my eyeshadow. I'm going to conceal my eyes first, and this is the Concealer True Blend Undercover Concealer. And this is the shade Light Nude. Putting a little bit on the lids and blending it out with that same beauty sponge I used for my skin earlier. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm going to try to keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. That's like my mantra for editing. I'm going into the Tati Beauty Texture Neutrals Volume 1 palette, and I'm going to pick up Matte Aura on a fluffy domed blending brush. So I'm packing that all over the lid, all the way up to the brow bone. I'm kind of stamping it because I want it to be super, super on there. Go right into the NYX Glitter Primer. I use it anytime I have to use like a shimmer shade, which I'm going to do today. Go right into that. And I'm cutting the crease with this. I'm hopping right into a brush like this. This is the e.l.f. Eye Crease Brush. I like it because it's flat. I'm picking up a mix of the Metallic Aura and Metallic Soothe to make a kind of goldy champagne color. I'm going to create a spotlight eye effect. And then for the middle, I'm just going to go right into the lighter shade, the Metallic Soothe. I'm going to go right into the center of the eye with this. So we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, jumping right into the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner. And you know the drill. I'm about to tightline my upper waterlines with this. I always do this because I know that if I have eyeliner on, I don't want to see my waterline. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this is probably the most important part of the look. It's literally the eyeliner, the brows, and the hair. That's like the three main parts of this look that need to be tip-top shape. I'm gonna do the eyeliner right now. So I'm going into a brand new Master Precise All Day Maybelline Felt Tip Liner. You guys know this is my holy grail, and this has been my holy grail for years. You can look at my drugstore holy grails video, and this is in it, and I'm still using it, so I did not lie. You guys know what time it is. Time for my Tarte's Clay Paint Liner on the eyeliner brush that looks like this. I'm gonna draw the wing. Just really try to exaggerate that inner corner. Okay, so that's what I have for eyeliner. So it's just like super, super dark. So I'm taking that retractable Wet n Wild liner. I'm drawing a line kind of like in the middle, like this, of my eye. And then I'm going to grab my Maybelline Master Precise All Day. Okay, I just finished that bottom liner. It's just basically a little tiny line that goes like that. I'm gonna go into the Maybelline Brow Artist Slim Pencil in the shade Black Brown from Maybelline. Priscilla has like it's like rounded at this part, and then it's an arch over here. So I'm gonna try to sketch that out. Start out really light. Sweeping up. So I've got like these really big, bold brows going on. So I think as soon as I put on the lash, I'm going to start to see, the look kind of come together. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise primer. And then on top, I'm going to put the LA Girl Volumatic Tubing Mascara on. And I'm just going to sit here and pack these two bad boys on my lashes. So I pulled two lashes from my collection, and they're both from the Lash Couture Faux Mink collection from the drugstore. What lash should I do? Should I go Midnight or should I go Gala? Okay, I want to put them side by side and see. I'm choosing Gala. Honestly, it's Halloween. I'm going to go all insane. So I'm going to put the Midnight lash away. I'm going to go into the NYX lip liner pencil, and this is Ever, my favorite. For lip gloss, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and it looks like this. This is new, and this is in the shade Reef, as in Coral Reef. Okay, so I went and I put on the outfit. So I got this shirt from Shein. It's just like a lace shirt, and then I have a white tank top under it. I had worked the Got To Be glued hairspray in my hair, and so that's why it's like kind of really like dry looking, because I have this like, you know, tons of it in my hair right now. So I did get these hair extensions. I'll link these down below. They're just like clip-in hair extensions from Amazon. I'm thinking about putting hair extensions on the like this part, and then up here it's just gonna be teased with the bump bit. I'm just gonna be in the Priscilla Presley Fantasy. So I'm just gonna tie this hair up right here because this is what's gonna be teased. So these hair extensions look like this. So obviously the ones that are like really big are gonna be higher up on the head. And then there are some that are smaller that are gonna go lower on the head. So I'm taking some that has two, and I'm gonna put at the base of the hair. Like kind of coax and tease this hair to kind of give it a grip for the wefts to stick. I'm just taking the hair like this and tucking it right at the base of the scalp. Then there's these wefts that are like one wefts. I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna put them Don't take my advice because I'm just not a hair person. Now I'm gonna take some of this hair down, and I'm just gonna take like a layer, just enough to like hide those wefts. I'm gonna tie my hair up again, tease it up, take a 3 wefter, and another 3 wefter. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm super haphazard with this because I'm not going anywhere. If you're trying to go somewhere, don't be this haphazard. So I'm taking the 4 wefter, I'm putting that right at the tippity top. Literally tracks on deck. More tracks than the damn Amtrak. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a layer that was at the top layer. I want to cover my tracks. And then I also think like I'm gonna have a veil over this so I can like really push the limit. I'm gonna pretend that's 2008. I'm gonna take the skinny comb, back comb this thing till I pass out. Now, if you are a scene kid, you already know this motion, but just in case you're not, it's a very simple process. Priscilla's like, sweetheart, like, you're making people go bald. I was a scene kid, so I know what it's like. Thank God I have a detangler. Wait, it might, actually. Imagine, like, Elvis Presley writing, I can't help falling in love. About a girl who did this to her hair. Now that I look like a literal rat's nest. Whew, looks like I didn't need to bump it after all. I'm just gonna comb the shell of it. Truly taking a highlighting break. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight in Champagne. I'm just putting it all over. I'm just gonna like bobby pin the crap out of the back. Spray and secure, baby.
So what I'm doing here is basically shaping the hair with my fingers and then bobby pinning pieces back and spraying it once it looks good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like make her crown because I don't know how I feel about this hair. So I'm gonna use pipe cleaners. I'm just gonna be like twisting the pipe cleaners like this. Okay, I literally just sat here for an embarrassing long time making this and this to fit inside each other like this. Ooh, she's a queen. Imagine if this deflates my hair. Now I've got this giant veil, and this is just tulle that I got from Joann Fabrics. She just had a ton of tulle. Okay guys, so we made it to the finish line. Like, hello? If you guys have followed me on Instagram, you'll know that I've been in high gear in terms of costumes over there. So it's super fun over there on Instagram. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, doing this Priscilla Presley bridal glam. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. Everything is Bunny and Fawn right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.